the heat that is baking much of the country, and it is showing no signs of letting up. In fact, it's expected to get even worse in parts of the southeast with temperatures over 100 degrees. More than 100 million Americans are facing extreme conditions. And I want you to take a look at this. A home in New Mexico was swept away in the second round of major flooding in that state just this month. Rob Marciano is tracking all of this, and he joins us from Yonkers, or as people say it out here, Yonkers, just north of New York City. Rob, good morning.
Good morning, Nate. Yeah, that R is optional. The pool, though, is required the past few days across the country, and now, especially here in the east, as that core of the heat arrives today. But it's some of those warm temperatures, along with the monsoon season, that's been fueling some torrential rains.
Flash floods again ravaging New Mexico, sending this home floating downriver Thursday in Ruidoso, southeast of Albuquerque. Early in the day, U.S. Geological Survey showed the river flowing at a height of just over 2 feet. Then it surged to nearly 13 feet in less than 20 minutes. Ruidoso's mayor saying no one was injured or killed in the flooding. Also on Thursday, heavy rains falling in Chicago Metro, as thunderstorms cut through a second straight day of temperatures that felt like 100-plus degrees. That heat spreading towards the northeast, including New York. We found folks already cooling off at the public pool in Central Park ahead of today's triple-digit heat index.
In the water as much as possible. When we're not out in the water, running that AC.
I know several ways how to swim. I know frog, I know doggy paddle, I know freestyle.
It's really nice seeing the kids in the pool.
It's nice seeing all these kids.
I think adults will be in the pool, too, as temperatures approach the 100-degree mark here in the Northeast. It's been a relatively mild summer, but here we go, at least for this Friday. Alerts have been spreading east the past few days. A little bit of relief there in Chicago after those storms came through, so you're out of it now. But St. Louis, you're still in it. Paducah down through Jackson, Mississippi, Little Rock, northern parts of Louisiana, and then all up and down the I-95 corridor. Baltimore, D.C., Philly, all the way to the western parts of the New York metro area. Extreme heat warnings today for dangerous levels of humidity, and it feels like temperatures up and over 110 degrees in some spots. Hartford 93. By the way, Syracuse, you had a record high yesterday up in the lower 90s. It'll be in the mid-90s in Boston with a heat index of 101. Look at Baltimore, 105, 106. Remember, these temperatures are measured in the shade. Speaking of storms, we've got a front that's going to cool things off eventually, but as that happens this afternoon, severe thunderstorms are in the forecast for that same areas that are going to be enduring some of that heat right during the evening and weekend getaway rush. So be weather aware, as those thunderstorms could be on the nasty side. As the temperatures cool off here in the Northeast this weekend, they remain hot across the Southeast and the Mid-South, not just today, but look at these numbers or these heat index values as we head toward the weekend. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Dallas should remain 102. Charleston, D.C., St. Louis, everybody across the southeastern third of the country remains dangerously warm. Gayle?
Wow, a lot of ones in front of those numbers. Thank you very much, Rob. Hydrate, hydrate, hydrate.